Hey guys, I'm back for another video, and today I'm going to be talking about Hytale again, and this is another suggestions video. And in this one, I'll be talking about quality of life features that will make the game not only more fun, but more convenient for players. And to those of you wondering what the heck I'm talking about, don't worry, I'll bring up a bunch of examples from Minecraft, of course. Before we do that, let's actually talk about the things that are confirmed in Hytale, and let me praise the devs a bit because, you know, they're Minecraft players too, they know the struggles. So, for the first thing is that it's been confirmed already on Twitter. When you break a log from a tree in Hytale, the whole tree will break. The whole thing will fall down after breaking one block, which is mimicking the mod tree capacitator. I think it's something like, or tricapitator, I don't know. But yeah, a nice quality of life feature. The whole tree just comes tumbling down. You get all the stuff from it. You don't have to deal with the struggle of having to not only break all the logs, but then you have to wait for the leaves to decay. And if it's a big tree, then you gotta go and find the stray logs that are just hidden in the leaves, because otherwise the tree's just gonna sit there. It'll just be a floating leaf pile, which is annoying. One thing that I also think is great for quality of life is how there will be an in-game server browser. So no more having to look up on YouTube the best servers for Minecraft or the best servers for Hytale, because now it'll just be in the game. Of course those videos will still exist because, you know, people will still search that up, but it'll be a lot more convenient for someone that's just casually playing the game. They're like, you know what, I want to try a new server today. And they just go in game and it's like, hey, this one looks great. It's got like 20,000 players on it right now, and it has good ratings and has game modes that look fun. So I'll go in. And then they're just logging into a new server, just like that. And they don't need to copy any IP addresses. They don't have to look up any tutorials. They don't have to, hopefully, install a different version of the game just to log into the freaking network. Yeah, that's another quality of life feature that I'll put that in the suggestions section because that's not confirmed. So another thing that's confirmed is, I actually saw this in a Livid Lion video. It was pretty neat. So it turns out that when you're crafting, you actually don't need to put things in the crafting grid like in Minecraft's crafting system. So the way that Hytale crafting will work is similar to a game that I've seen called, I think it was just called Raft. That's not significant, but the system goes like this. If a sword requires a stick and 2 iron, all you need to do is have those items in your inventory, or I would suggest a connected inventory, for example, a chest, and you click on the sword icon in the menu, then it will just craft it for you, just like that. And you won't have to deal with putting things in a specific orientation. It'll be no shape crafting. Basically, like, I forgot what mod implements it, but there's, I think it's something like too many items or something like that, where it automatically will put the items in the correct slots, but there are no slots in Hytale. So the only way to craft things is just by clicking the icon and then it makes the thing, which I think is nice. I just, again, would suggest that if you're, for example, in the inventory of a chest or some large storage container that you have access to all the items in the chest for crafting, that'd be nice, so you don't have to pull items out into your inventory and then craft it. But yeah, that's the first suggestion. Still in the confirmed section because it's related, but you know what I mean. Okay, so another thing that's been confirmed is that the map screen is a thing, and it not only shows your objectives, but it shows enemies, it shows the surrounding area, it shows which direction you're facing it, and it makes navigation infinitely easier because Minecraft's map system is pretty lackluster. Not only do you need to craft a specific item in the game, but you have to take up your very valuable hand slots just to see it, which I don't think is ideal. I think that it should just be a built-in thing in the game, which in Hytale it will be. So that's cool. Another suggestion, I don't know if it's a thing, but a mini map would be nice, like in the top right corner while you're in game. I don't know if that's a thing. If it is, then make sure to correct me in the comments. But I don't think I've seen that yet, but a nice little mini map would be cool. Okay, so starting with that, let's get into the requested features that are not confirmed yet, and that is fast travel in adventure mode, or essentially teleportation. So I talked about this a couple times in videos. I just hope it's not OP like in Skyrim where you can just fast travel anywhere at any given moment. I think it should be balanced such that you can buy a fast travel, for example, at a horse stable, and they'll bring you there like a taxi. That I think would be fair. Of course, the minimap, that's on my list here. And again, inventory tweak style, automatic sorting of the inventory would be nice. Like you press a button and all the items in your inventory all stacked together if they could. All slots are sorted by ID, things like that. And of course in a chest as well, so you can keep your stuff organized and not spend 10 hours just freaking changing where everything is in the same inventory. It's annoying. I also hope there's a better way to manage items, a way of compacting inventories and making finding things easier. Maybe filters, such that you can filter armor, you can filter weapons. If it's a really big inventory, that's another suggestion. I hope there are big inventories. Like, I'm talking like 10 double chests at least in size, and just this one thing that you open it up and all the items are right there. That would be nice. Because, I mean, if you think about it in Minecraft, right? The double chest was implemented like 10 years ago, basically. And since then, the amount of items in the game has like expanded tenfold, and we still only have like the largest storage in the game is 2 chests in capacity. I think that's ridiculous, which is why in modded you have things like the ME system, which could store thousands upon thousands of items, thousands of stacks of items actually. But yeah, having a better way to manage inventories. So again, filters would be nice, kind of like from Fallout New Vegas, how you can do that. You can filter by miscellaneous, you can filter by weapons, you can filter by armor, ammo, things like that. And I also hope there's an option to just like have a list as your inventory as a modder, you know, to be able to mod that in the game. That'd be nice. I generally like list inventories for the sorting reason, because they're all just right there, and especially if they're alphabetically sorted, then you can find things extremely quickly instead of there being an individual slot for every item. I am not a fan of that kind of inventory, and I play a lot of games that have it. There's Subnautica, there's Minecraft, and now there's going to be Hytale. But, you know, if I could mod in an inventory that's a list, I think that'd be a lot more convenient. I don't need the fancy visuals, personally. So, I actually talked about this in the last video. Hopefully there'll be custom UI capabilities for servers and custom game modes. This is so that you avoid people being confused at what exactly the server has to offer. It'd be nice to just have a straight up menu right there that you can make for yourself instead of having to work with an inventory menu like in Minecraft, because those are a pain to make and they are not very fun to use either. So another suggestion for quality of life is for modders, and it's a Plugman style live loading of mods system and protections against crashing. So for those of you that don't know, Plugman is a Spigot plugin that is used to, while the game is running, turn off and on plugins without restarting the server. It is a godsend, because if I'm debugging, for example, Ultimate Chops, the plugin I've been working on forever, and I changed like one line of code, without Plugman, I would have to turn off the server, wait 30 seconds because chances are it's out of date. It's always out of date if I've had the server for more than a couple days, which is annoying. So I have to wait 30 seconds, and then the server boots back up again, and then I have to log back in, then I have to go into the server, and it's a pain. It takes like literally a minute and a half just to test out every time I change one line of code in the plugin. But with Plugman, I make the changes in code, compile it, and then I just do Plugman reload Ultimate Chops and done. So something like that would be fun for modding, to be able to do that. I did see that it said live scripting, so chances are, at least for scripting, that's a thing, but I don't know about making the mods. Hopefully, making the mods is a similar experience to that. And no 30-second delay start with servers plays for the outdated version. It's just a nuisance. We don't need that. We know our server's out of date like 99% of the time. We don't need that. With all of that being said, what gripes do you have when playing Minecraft and other similar games? What recommendations would you have for the Hytale team? Those were all of mine. So I hope you guys liked this video. It was a pretty interesting one. And there's a good chance like half of these things are already in the game. But again, we don't know because they're not telling us anything. It's been 2 months since a blog post, guys. Come on. Give us something. Anyway, well, leave a like down below if you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to keep the Hytale discussion going, you should join the ThirtyVirus botnet. It is the hub for all things ThirtyVirus, and you get notifications for all my videos the second they come out, which is a lot more consistent than YouTube's system, trust me. Meeseeks has got you covered. You'll be in the comments section in like 30 seconds. It's pretty great. Well, anyway, that is it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.